Did you miss me? Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Okay, I know it's been a hot minute. First of all, I hope you guys had a happy holidays, happy new year, happy 2022. I hope you're having a good start to your year and that 2022 has treated you well so far. We're like 1 week in, so like I said, I know it's been a minute. I apologize. Your girl took a little bit of a hiatus over on this channel because I was actually doing Vlogmas over on my second channel, which I know I don't think I've mentioned. I made like one announcement about it on here and then didn't really speak about it again, but I do have a second channel where I do vlogs and more like beauty related content. So if you're interested in any of that, the link will of course be in the description down below. Also, I just wanted to say, because I didn't make a video at the end of last year, thank you guys so much for 141 subscribers. I had a goal last year for the end of last year to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and you guys like blew that out of the water way beforehand. I'm just like so shook. So thank you guys so much. I'm so proud of this little community that we are building here. My goal for 2022, by the end of 2022, I would love to reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna put it out there now. I know that's big and bold of me, but 1,000 subscribers is my goal for this year. So if you haven't subscribed yet, why not come join the gang? We hang out, we talk about ghosts and other crazy paranormal stuff. So hit that subscribe button down below if you're interested. I messed up and I didn't post for a while. I owe you guys. So of course we're going to be reacting to the one, the only Nuke's top 5. Our favorites, our go-to guy, okay? He always comes in clutch with the good videos. I looked up on his channel. Oh no. Okay, one of my ring lights is really having issues, so I have to kind of like hold the cord in place so it doesn't like turn off again. But anyway, I was on Nuke's channel trying to pick out a video and I realized that he did a top 20 scariest ghost videos of the year. He also has a top 20 scariest TikToks. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments down below. But I thought, of course, why not? Let's start off the new year talking about how crazy last year was. This, like I said, it's top 20, so there's gonna be 20 clips. This video is an hour and 14 minutes long, so I figured I would split it into 2 reaction videos. So I will be reacting to the first 10 in this video and then the last 10 through 20 in a part 2 coming up soon. So without further ado, let's get right into the reaction. Okay, so like I said, one of my ring lights is really malfunctioning. Like I have to hold the cord in a certain way in order for it not to keep flickering on and off. So I apologize if throughout this video the light keeps coming in and out. It's because one of my ring lights just is having an issue, but I'm still gonna try to film and hope that this goes well. It is kind of a longer video, so I hope she makes it the entire time, but like I said, let's get into top 20 of the scariest ghost videos of the year, part 1.
Turn off the lights and go full screen, because it's the top 20 scariest ghost videos of the year.
Oh, I'm excited.
The Highway 5 Ghost
Number
Girl.
20.
This next video, posted to Reddit by user Lil Goth Doll, was recorded from a monitor, then screen capped on a phone before it finally made its way to the internet. So it's a bit potato quality. Nevertheless, the video is chilling. It was pulled from the dashcam feed of 2 truck drivers after a very frightening incident. So, one night 2 truckers are driving on Highway 5 in Lynn, Alabama, when they get the scare of a lifetime.
Okay, pause before we keep going. Also, I'm not sure how many of the videos in this are going to be videos I've already reacted to, like over the past few months from last year. So if there is, I apologize, and I'll probably like skim through those a lot quicker, but yeah, I don't watch any of the videos before I react to them, so that way I am giving you guys my truest reaction. So if there are some from last year that I've already reacted to, I'll let you know if I remember it, and we'll try to like skip forward to the next one. I'm not sure if I'm remembering. Oh, what the
The panic-stricken truck drivers pull over and call 911. But when they check the highway and the surrounding area along with arriving police, they don't find anything.
Whoa.
There's just no one there.
Yeah, she came out of nowhere, too. After the truck drivers
request a viewing of the footage recorded that night on Highway 5, they are shocked. Just like they thought, there is in fact a girl in a long dress walking across the road, seemingly getting hit by their truck. They later find out that there's a well-known ghost story associated with this road, Highway 5 in Lynn, Alabama.
Oh my
the story
God.
goes that 10 years ago on a rainy night, a teenage girl on her way home from her high school prom lost her life on the road after being hit by an 18-wheeler truck. Over the years, many truck drivers claim that they have witnessed a girl wearing a prom dress on Highway 5. So could it be that these truck drivers captured the prom dress ghost of Highway 5?
No.
Their reactions certainly look convincing. But as always, you decide.
Nope. See, there goes my light. Oh my God. No, dead ass though. Like, it looks like a girl, obviously. I'm so sorry. There we go. It looks like a girl, like, in a dress, like a prom dress. There isn't enough detail necessarily to, like, should I just turn it off? Should I just go without it? Okay, it's working now. Anyway, obviously there isn't enough detail to really say if it looks like a prom dress necessarily, but it looks like they straight up, like, hit her. So there's no way that, like, if that was an actual person, that there wouldn't be any evidence of, like, someone getting hit, you know what I mean? The fact that they couldn't find anybody, and obviously they didn't feel like they hit anyone, I don't know. That's terrifying, and especially with the backstory, that's really, really scary. I don't know, that's super scary, but... Oh, God.
The Haunted Hill House. The Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the U.S.
Okay.
With an over 125-year dark and troubling past,
I feel like Ghost Adventures
that doesn't come as much of a surprise. The home was once a haven for illegal activity. It served as a gambling hall, a bootlegging operation, and even a brothel. It also served as a makeshift hospital for over 50 years. It is said that the Haunted Hill House is inhabited by the ghosts of at least 9 people who lost their lives there. The Hill House can be rented out for ghost tours and investigations by interested groups and curiosity seekers. So one night in late September, a group of friends and family rented the Hill House just to...
Okay, pause. I'm just not gonna bother with the light. Okay, I'm so sad. So it's like 7 p.m. at night right now. My ring light has, like, officially died. Like, it just kept flashing and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. But like I said, it's like 7 p.m. so I can't go pick up another ring light tonight, and I really wanted to film this video because a girl got all ready to film. Okay, this look took me a second to do because your girl does not do hair very much, so this took me a second. So we're just gonna have to make it work with the one ring light. I'm so sorry that my setup is, like, not the same and the lighting isn't quite the same, but we're gonna keep pushing on. Hopefully next video it'll be fixed. Okay, moving on.
To have a little fun. None of the group were quote-unquote paranormal investigators. In fact, many of them were doubters who just wanted to prove that the so-called Haunted Hill House wasn't actually haunted at all.
It always starts like that.
That's not exactly how things went down. The house is said to be haunted by one particularly violent spirit that the house's owners refer to as Dr. Yeager. One of the visitors, Victoria, lays down on the bed in one of the rooms and jokingly starts taunting Dr. Yeager. It did not
I feel like
go
we might
well.
have seen this one. Where she falls, yeah, she gets,
as you can see,
yanked off the
yanked
bed.
off the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran out. We're going to rewind that, and we're going to show you in regular screen.
Like, you see her legs get pulled, and then she's freaking out.
Something seems to violently yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends look on in terror. The house has a static black and white security camera in every room, and it catches the action as Victoria is pulled off the bed and the group makes a run for it.
Yeah.
One of the guys is so shook He even drops his phone and just leaves it on the floor behind him.
Understandable.
Now, cut to almost 1 hour later, around 3 a.m.
That's right.
A guy named Drew wants to test this alleged paranormal activity for himself. So he enters the same bedroom and immediately begins taunting the ghost of, quote, Dr. Yeager. He says that the spirit is a coward, and that if he really wants to attack someone, why doesn't he try attacking a man instead?
Oh gosh.
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
Before I even finish my sentence, I'm in the air.
Yeah.
Pull it back.
That's right. Oh god.
Did you
Terrifying.
see he got pushed?
So Drew got his wish. He is violently shoved by something, and then he almost knocks down his two friends while making a mad dash from the room. It should be noted here that Drew has gone on record as saying that he will never set foot inside the haunted Hill House ever again.
Understandable.
But it gets even weirder. After Drew is pushed and he and his friends run from the room, something seems to yank the door shut behind them. If you watch closely, you can actually see the doorknob move as if it's being pulled.
Oh.
So is the haunted Hill House one of the most haunted places on Earth? Would you go into that room and taunt the spirit of Dr. Yeager? Let me know down in the comments.
Okay, to be honest, I remember for sure the girl getting yanked off and then the guy getting pushed afterwards, because I remember I reacted to that one, I know for a fact. I don't remember the doorknob part though. Like, I don't remember him pointing out the doorknob, like, and seeing an actual doorknob, like, being yanked, but there's for sure something going on over there. Like, the girl, like, yes, technically, and I think I probably talked about this in my original reaction of it, like, yeah, technically they could have had somebody hidden, like, on the side of the bed and yanked her, but I don't know. I just, how it was all done and captured, I just don't think it was fake. You know what I mean? So, very terrifying. I 100% agree. I probably would be freaking out too if that happened to me or my friends, because that is so scary.
The unhappiest place on Earth. Popular Japanese YouTube channel Fourth Wall claims that they have been sent video footage of a family visiting Tokyo Disneyland.
Ooh.
Since there are very strict privacy laws in Japan, the footage has been blurred to protect identities. Now, allegedly the family's daughter is too scared to ever return to the Disney park after this incident.
Oh no.
This is the footage.
Oh no. Oh, there's so much to be looking at. Oh. Oh, that's a dark hallway. Ooh. I don't know where to look.
Did you see it?
No.
The anonymous video recorder is walking on the second floor of what appears to be the Disneyland Hotel lobby.
Oh!
They pan to the right, and what appears to be the pale, translucent figure of a little girl can be seen right in front of them. But they don't see it. They didn't even discover the figure until after their trip while they were looking through their footage.
Oh.
So is it a ghost caught on camera? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, that looks really creepy. I mean, it's not the like, I really was expecting to actually see some kind of like shadow moving type of thing. I don't know, I guess it looks terrifying, but it also looks like something that probably could just be faked. You know, like it's just kind of like a very hazy white figure of what looks to be a little girl. So, but still very scary. But I guess thankfully they didn't like have some crazy interaction with this ghost, because that's what I thought was going to happen, was some kind of weird something popping up or like some crazier thing happening. Not that this isn't crazy or terrifying, but you know what I mean. So, I don't know. I also love Disneyland, so would it stop me from
Paranormal
going?
investigator Ross Allison has been heading up a ghost hunting team in the Pacific Northwest called A Ghost for nearly 20 years.
Oh,
After
wow.
one of their investigations, a female team member believes that she was followed home by an unhappy spirit who attached itself to her.
Uh-oh.
Afterwards, she says that every time she records her voice, unexplained horrific screams and growls appear on her recordings.
Ooh.
In this clip, to prove her
Oh,
claim,
we have
she
seen this
records
one.
herself in full
Yeah.
view of a camera in a room full of people.
This one's
which
crazy,
would make
guys.
faking the recording nearly impossible.
If you haven't seen my original reaction, dude, this is
Hi,
crazy.
it's me again. Obviously. No one can understand why you have to scream, and neither can I. Why do you follow me everywhere?
Notice that it's like dead quiet, besides just her speaking in like bits.
I know you need my help, but I can't understand you.
Okay, she's done recording.
Okay, let's do
Play it back. Dude.
Just as she claims, some terrifying voice seems to appear near the end of the recording,
That's so scary.
even though nothing could be seen or heard by live witnesses or in the video.
See, I feel like that's also so scary because I'm a very visual person, so I feel like when I hear things like that, I imagine like what would have been happening, like, you know, if we could actually see what ghosts were doing. What was that ghost doing in that moment? Hearing just this like deep guttural like scream. Don't want to imagine what made that or like why a ghost would like make that noise, but it's just scary. I really hope that she never like hears it herself, you know what I mean? Like hears it like in her sleep or like one in the back of, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like, of course, like recording her voice and hearing it is one thing, but if you actually like heard it in the moment, that would be no thank you, no thank you. So that one I remember. Yeah, this one was pretty crazy.
Through the Looking Glass. In this classic internet ghost video, a man in South Yorkshire, England claims that his house is haunted by the ghost of a young boy.
Oh.
One day he hears strange sounds coming from one of the rooms and begins filming.
Oh. This does not look familiar. Yo, that drawer just opened.
Show yourself, Lord. Show yourself.
Oh, he said, show yourself.
Come. Pull in over one out. Pull in over one out. Pull in over one out.
Dude.
I hope. Okay, now.
The whole mattress?
A drawer opens on its own, and the heavy mattress falls over.
Bro.
But it gets even stranger.
Hold on. Pause before we keep going. Okay, my family used to have a spare mattress that we would have like leaned up against a wall. It's very hard to find a good place to put a spare mattress. So I remember it used to be like leaned up against a wall for a little while. And I remember when we first like moved it, I don't 100% remember why, but I remember when we first moved it and it was leaned up against like in the hallway. Like my cousins and I would like play on it, or like, you know, we'd have our toys and we'd be playing around it. And I'm not gonna lie, it's like, of course it is possible to move it. Like even as like a kid, like if you put all of your weight, like it's gonna fall over. It's not like we're talking about like sliding it or anything, but it still like takes a good amount of weight, like a solid, like at least a solid child to like shove it over. A mattress is not something that just casually falls off of the wall, is what I'm trying to get at. Either, unless it's standing like too perpendicular so then it falls forward, but that looked like it was properly leaning and something behind it like tipped it over. So And that drawer, I don't have, I mean, it's not the best quality video, so maybe there's a hidden string that we just can't see because of the quality, but didn't look like one to me, so.
When the man is panning around the room, this.
Oh. Yo, or.
Did you see it? The shape of something that looks like a small boy seems to be peering back
Ooh.
at him in the mirror.
Ooh.
And when he pans the camera back,
Ew.
the shape in the mirror has vanished.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
So is this a ghost caught on camera?
Oh God.
Or just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Ooh, I got full body chills on that one. I don't, ugh. All I can say is, ugh. Like, it just looks like a gray figure. Now, I'm assuming this is probably like an older video due to like the quality, so I highly doubt that somebody's just gonna like edit this to fake it for no reason on top of all the rest of the evidence that was already like captured in it. I just didn't like, I don't know, that freaked me out, dude. That was creepy. That was creepy. Just like and he moved so quickly that I feel like it's something that would be so like difficult to edit, especially with that quality, unless like nowadays obviously, but I don't know. He got a creepy ghost boy on his hands and I do not like that. Ugh. That was creepy.
The passenger. This next chilling CCTV video was allegedly shared to the public by an anonymous taxi driver in Japan. He says that a little after 1 a.m. he saw a woman on the street raise her hand to hail his taxi. He pulls over and stops.
Okay.
But what happens next is truly bizarre. The taxi driver remotely opens the door in the back with a switch, expecting the woman to step inside the vehicle.
Oh.
But when he looks again, there's no one there.
Oh.
So the confused driver simply closes the door and drives away. But
hold on. My ass, I did not know that. Is this like a common thing with taxis? I didn't know that he had a remote switch to open the door. I thought that the ghost opened the door. I was about to be like, oh my god, this man just like definitely caught something. But okay, it was a remote, like he has a switch to open the door. But that's still, no, obviously like we're just assuming that he isn't faking all of that and being like, oh yeah, I thought there was a lady, so I opened the door and then I look and no one was there. Like, you know, there's no one to really verify any of that. I dead ass really thought that a ghost opened that door. I did not know that he has the capability. Is this like just a Tokyo thing, or do other countries do this? I live in the US. Is it a US thing too, and I just don't have any experience with taxis like that? Because I had no idea the taxis were able to open their doors like that. But let's continue.
Just a few minutes later, he drives through a tunnel on the road. Without him knowing, his drive recorder captures something absolutely terrifying.
Is she gonna be in the back seat? I'm looking all over this car. Bruh. Oh my god! Wait a fucking minute! There's a woman there! And now she... Oh my god, she's back! Every time I blink... every time I blink... Oh my god.
The extremely disturbing figure of a woman can be seen appearing in the backseat of his car. Not once, but twice. She appears distorted with a swollen face, one creepy eye open and one closed. The taxi driver claims that he had no idea what was happening so close behind him. He says that he felt a disturbing chill at the time, but he didn't see or hear anything unusual. The driver believes this to be the manifestation of a spirit of the victim of a traffic accident on this road, forever lost on the streets of Japan, trying to get a ride back home.
I don't like how every time he can zoom into her face, like, it looks like a literal face. Like, that's a face, you know? Like, that's not some pixels and stuff, that's a face. Now, okay, I'm assuming that the voice was actually the guy. Since his face is pixelated, obviously I couldn't see his mouth move. I thought the voice was the first sign of the ghost, but apparently I'm gonna assume because he didn't mention any of it that it was probably the taxi driver then speaking. Girl, that isn't, like, a fear of my, like, I'm not trying to experience that myself, because one thing that was always in the back of my head is making sure that there's not somebody hiding in my back seat without me knowing, so they can, like, you know, kidnap me or try to kill me or whatever, or, you know, steal my car, like, whatever. And of course, another, like, fear would be if a ghost decides to just hop up in my backseat, because there's plenty of ghost stories of, like, you're driving down whatever, like, street or whatever freeway or whatever, and if you look in your mirror at your back seat, you'll see, you know, the ghost of a woman sitting back there. Like, I feel like that's a very classic ghost story, but to see it caught off of his, like, dash cam in his back seat and him not even realizing it. And like I said, when he zoomed in on the face, that was not some pixelations making that. That was a face. That's so scary. Number 14.
On the YouTube ghost hunting channel, The Haunted Side, lead investigator Patrick and his cameraman Jason are investigating the supposedly very haunted St. Charles Hotel in Carson City, Nevada. The hotel has been in continuous operation for over 150 years.
Wow.
So obviously it's had its fair share of tragic events occurring inside its walls. Almost immediately, the Haunted Side guys begin to experience unexplained activity.
Oh god. His shadow scared me.
And we're going back in.
His face. It's like,
I don't even see anything in here that's metal.
No, there's no debris.
Nothing changed.
Patrick and Jason head to the hotel's most haunted rooms to continue their investigation.
So we're standing out front of room 305 and 304. Which should we go first? 304?
304.
And again, this is the floor where there's a lady from the 1800s that is seen around here a lot. So let's go see if we can talk to her.
And now, this is when things get truly bizarre.
Oh god.
Do you have something you want to say? Come and talk to us.
Those are some creaky ass floors.
Yeah.
Right?
That was weird. Is that you? Like a little touch or like a little pressure.
Now, at first this clip might not seem that compelling.
Yeah.
But right after Patrick is touched, watch what their night vision camera catches.
That was weird. Is that you?
Oh.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Now, this chilling capture of a pale apparition might be a bit hard to see on a darker phone screen or a monitor. So, I've enhanced the video just a bit. But note, nothing was added to the Haunted Side's original video. It has only been adjusted to highlight what was already there.
Is that you?
Oh, see, that makes it so much more, like, obvious. Oh, look at the Christmas tree. Now, that looked like an apparition, like, walked either from behind him or next to him or out of him. So I guess that timing is very, like, interesting and very specific. So I feel like as long as it wasn't doctored in any way, shape, or form, then I can see that being much more compelling than, like Nuke said, like, just the clip on its own where you're like, okay, you felt something. Like, how are any of us supposed to know? That's one way I guess you can, like, argue maybe, but, you know, yeah. So, let's keep watching. Let's see what happens in room 305.
A room which is also said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity. They capture some very odd temperature fluctuations in the room. But the most chilling footage of all happens just after they walk out.
Ooh.
Both Jason and myself had to leave this room. Little did we know we were about to capture something unbelievable.
Oh God.
Did you see it? Again, I'll enhance the video.
Okay, thank you.
Take another look.
Thank you. It's like he knows. Oh, I see. I can see a little better now, yeah.
Some creepy figure seems to just be standing idly in the corner with its head down.
That is kind
of creepy. When they leave the room, it seems to raise its head and disappear into the bathroom. Let me know what you think down in the comments below.
That is rather interesting, because I guess, like, you could say that it kind of almost looks like the ghost was, like, hiding from them behind the doorway, you know, and just, like, holding super still and, like, you know, like a person not wanting to be noticed in the room. And then the minute they leave, he, like, gets comfortable and he's like, oh, okay. And then he, like, moves into the next room. So, but I guess kind of just like the first one, I'm kind of like, nah, about it. Like, it's creepy, but it's not like, ugh, you know? So, but very cool, very cool.
You can watch the Haunted Side's complete uncut investigation over on their YouTube channel. Another creepy doll video was sent in by TikTok user Liliana Castillo. In the video, her daughter Golly can be seen playing with her doll. Everything is fine until she seems to hear something odd that catches her attention.
Oh no. Oh no.
How was this video to you? Good? Okay, thank you. Okay.
She's so cute.
Thank you so much, Kellyana. You are a good sport. So, Kellyana, what?
Did you see it?
No, I did not.
Watch closely right at the corner of the screen. Right when Golly appears to hear something to her left, the doll turns its head to look at her. Horrified, Golly runs to her mom to tell her what happened. The doll has since been thrown out in the trash.
Oh no.
Something wicked.
Oh my god, poor girl. I didn't even notice that because I was more focused on her. Like, I really thought we were gonna hear the doll's voice, like, say something, you know, and that, like, that's why she went, ugh, because she heard something. Who knows, maybe she did hear something that we just can't hear, and that's why she, like, stopped, and then the doll's head moved. That's creepy, though. Now, of course, the only thing I can think of is if maybe because the doll was tilted, the weight of it, because, like, yes, you would think maybe it would turn this way, not this way, like it did, but what if, like, the hair was really heavy, so it went, you know what I mean? So maybe that's the only thing I can think of logically that would explain it moving, like, just the weight of it making the head, because it didn't turn, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't go from this way to, like, look at her like that, you know? But it was, like, enough, obviously, where it freaked her out and she noticed it. Even when she wasn't necessarily, like, making direct eye contact with it, she saw it out of the corner of her eye and she looked at it and she went, oh my god, this demon doll just moved. And if they threw it out, knowing kids, chances are it either really freaked her out or something else happened after that that was the final straw and they got rid of it. You know, like, a kid isn't just gonna get rid of a toy that they seem to obviously really love playing with after just one, like, incident, you know? Like, that's scary. I really hope the girl is okay. She's not traumatized. She has such a cute, like, little personality too, so I really hope that, like, that doll did not mess her up, because that was scary. Poor little girl. Like, her reaction, I feel like, was scariest of all. She might have a future in the scary movie business because she was really giving me fear. So, moving on to number 12.
Popular Japanese ghost hunters Gachan, Yasuke, and Daichan.
We love these guys on this channel.
Travel to what is known to be an extremely haunted location in Hiroshima Prefecture, Japan.
They be having
in the mountains here, there's a mysterious tall Western-style ruin that sort of looks like a medieval castle. No one knows why this odd structure was built, or why it ended up being completely abandoned.
Whoa.
Locals and curious visitors tell strange stories about the ghost of a woman wearing a dark cape. They claim that the dark figure looks like a witch. The clip store team begin their investigation outside, completely in awe of the strange Western-style exterior. That's when cameraman Dai-chan notices something truly bizarre.
Oh shit.
ここすごいね、ここから見て。鉄格子で全部が窓が覆われてるのが気持ち悪い。いや、確かにね。
I feel like something's in one of the windows, probably.
It's a little hard to see, but Dai-chan's camera barely captures what appears to be someone quickly moving away from the edge of the roof. Almost as if someone or something is watching them from above.
Okay.
The team splits up as they each investigate one of the 3 floors inside the abandoned structure. Investigator Yasuke finds an old TV on the 2nd floor and sits down to listen and wait, just to see if he experiences anything remotely
If that
paranormal.
TV turns on, girl.
What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
If that TV turns on. What the hell?
Hey! Gotcha! Yosuke-sanだ。Dai-chan! Gotcha! なんか触られた。
It looked like either something pulled him or just touched him and it freaked him. What? 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I'm reacting because, okay, of course I was not paying attention to the guy on the very top, but once they came to his perspective, did y'all see the shadow of someone's long hair that the flashlight was catching on the wall? It looked like hair, like hair, like, I mean, more than this, but you know what I mean, like, as if the girl, let's keep watching. Oh shit. Dude, play it again. Play it again. I need to see it. I need to see it.
大ちゃんのこっち側に人がおったって。しかも俺体触られたと検証しよったんや。この辺トンってされたんや。
Yasuke claims that something pushed hard against his shoulder, knocking him backwards and nearly making him fall.
Yeah, I was about to say that one. It looked like like I said, it looked like he either got pulled back or like touched or something. So yeah, if you look at it, it looks like something, like as he's going like this, it like pushed his shoulder, like aggressive to push him backwards, and he fell, and he was just like, oh my god, what? So
he runs up to the staircase and yells to his team members.
Oh my god.
And to his horror, he sees something lurking over Dai-chan's shoulder up on the top floor. Yasuke screams to warn him, but whatever it is has just disappeared into thin air.
But yeah, see the shadow of the hair? The hair.
Could this be the spirit of the woman that locals claim to have been seen inside the abandoned building? Did the ghost hunters capture evidence of the paranormal? Let me know what you think.
Oh my god. Ooh. The guy that was on the middle floor that had absolutely nothing happen to him, he's the lucky one, because I do not want to be touched by a ghost, and I especially don't want to be up and then my friend sees like this like demon witch woman looking right behind me. That bitch, that was a lot. And like I said, the shadow of the hair, and why would they catch the shadow of the hair? Okay, so like even if this was completely fake and he just like did a little like pop move that made it look like he got pushed, and they had somebody in a wig waiting upstairs, so they planned this whole thing out. The shadow is the thing that makes me kind of go like, either they're super good at attention to detail, or that was like in a way like proof of like something was there up there with him, because his flashlight caught it. Like as he's like being like, oh my god, what? His flashlight is flashing and somehow it's capturing the shadow of hair. Now maybe was that someone else's, you know, flashlight shining off of something else on one of the other floors? Maybe. But even then, what is gonna look just like actual like hair? You know what I mean? Girl, so far that one would traumatize me the most. If I was there, ooh, well, we all know I would not be there, because, and even if I was, I would not be investigating alone. That is asking for that witch bitch to pop up right behind you. Like, no, thank you. Oof, okay.
Watch this entire video over
they
on the
always have
YouTube
the best
channel,
ones.
Clip Store.
Clip Story usually
Popular
has
streamer Brian from the Twitch channel
stuff.
Daily Dasher travels the world and broadcasts his adventures live for thousands of people to watch on Twitch. In one of his many 6 to 8 hour long live streams, he is celebrating his birthday in Ecuador. During his live broadcast, his viewers are shocked when they see someone who seems very out of place.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm a little confused too. But it seems like why is there a child here? You said that they closed at 10, and it seems like that's what someone in the chat said, that the curfew is extended, but it's till 10. So even though we didn't get the exact words out of his mouth, there's still a curfew. It seems like these might add up. That's that. Don't scare me like that. Oh my god, it's gone! Oh no! Chat, I don't like supernatural stuff. Why you guys said it's a ghost girl? It's gone! I should have stayed home.
Okay, I'm gonna pause even though like the clip isn't done yet. I mean, okay, it is very creepy, because why the hell is this girl with like her hair all messed up in a little white dress and sandals staring out at the balcony at a club in the middle of the day? Like, but because the whole rest of the clip up until this point, like I said, I have it paused, so I don't know if it'll keep going after this, but it's just a view of outside, you know, of these houses in the water and stuff. So we can't even, like, he literally all he does is say, oh, why is there a child here? And then goes about his way, like stands basically next to her and is like talking. We don't know what's happening behind the phone. He could be like rushing her off. She could have just walked away. Like, if this was faked, then like I said, they could be ushering her off, like, okay, we got you, like, now go so I can show that you're not there. You know what I mean? I feel like that's very easily faked, because it just looks like a girl standing there, and then we don't see what happens next, but he's just standing there until he decides to turn around to like look, and brings the phone around, and then she's not there. So I wish that there was maybe like visual to show that there's no way that he could have interacted with her and that she just disappeared, you know, like, it's not giving me very convincing. So maybe something else will happen, but I don't think so.
At first, Brian casually points out that there's a child standing at the balcony window. Oddly, the little girl is standing perfectly still. In fact, she is so still that viewers chatting in his live stream think that it might be a statue. Some even jokingly suggest that it's a little ghost girl. So, Brian pans his camera around and looks over. To his horror, he discovers that the little girl has mysteriously disappeared. Now, just like in the previous videos, I'm not necessarily saying that this is a paranormal event caught on camera. It might simply be that the girl, who doesn't move and appears to be completely unresponsive to her surroundings, maybe she just ran off when Brian was distracted. But Brian's reaction to the odd disappearance seems very sincere. He actually seems a bit shook.
That's that food? Don't scare me like that. Oh my god, it's gone! Oh no! Chat, I don't like supernatural stuff. Why you guys said it's a ghost girl? It's gone! I should have stayed home.
But, as with the other videos, I leave it up to you to decide.
If I'm being 100% honest, guys, I'm not very convinced by that one. I feel like it's like okay, like, yeah, maybe. We don't really have a way of knowing for sure, you know what I mean? And to be honest, his reaction didn't sound the most sincere to me. It sounded very much like, you know, he just thought the whole thing was funny. Which it is, because you're just like, holy shit, like I wasn't expecting to see like a little ghost girl while I was here, but you know, I don't know. It's not giving me very convincing personally, but no shade, no tea. It's just, you know. Alrighty friends, so that is going to be it for today's video. Like I said, I will be doing part 2 in my next video where I'll be reacting to numbers 10 through 1. So probably the even scarier versions of this. I will say, I already said it, I feel like that clip store one of the crazy witch bitch behind the dude up on the 3rd floor, that was the scariest one in this video. Like, without a doubt, that was the scariest one. Clip store always has crazy stuff, so I mean, what else can we expect? But once again, I apologize for the lighting issues. I really hope by my next video that I can get myself a new ring light. Honestly, I shouldn't be too surprised though, because these ring lights are literally from Daiso. They were literally $6. So like, it lasted me this long. I still got one, so I'm either gonna have to buy another one off of Amazon or go to Daiso and just see if they have any more, but I hope it still looks somewhat okay. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and you subscribe down below. Join the family. Once again, thank you guys so much for 141 subscribers. That is insane. Like, we totally reached 100 way faster than I was expecting. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any future ghost reaction video. Leave me any recommendations for anything that you'd like to see for 2022, and I will see you guys next week in my next video. Alright, bye guys.